Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to, I don't even remember what I call this. It's just where I'm showing you some of the builds that I've got. Two of the three that I'm going to show you tonight, I did not build, starting with this 1960 Chevrolet pickup truck. This is an original SMP kit. It was built by my buddy Brian Nevitt, and I've talked about Brian before. He passed away a few years ago. And this is one of the last builds that he's done. And I helped him with it because this is some of the parts, rear bumpers off of the new 60 Chevy. The parking lights and the grill are off of the new AMT 60 Chevy. I added the tag to it. It's the Nebraska tag because that's where Brian was from. It has the, just says Brian's on it. Mirrors, again, from the new 60 Chevy kit. I think this is Tester's one coat lime ice. Just Krager style tires and wheels. No detail under the hood. It's just the original kit engine. I mean, just paint detail. Gray interior, white ball shifter. Another piece that I'm proud to have in my collection, you know, just because he was a buddy of mine and he built it, and I really love these old SMP kits. Next one up, and I think you've seen this one before, is an original SMP 62. Now, I built this one mostly. I did not paint it. The teal. I did not paint the teal. I bought this from Herbert Hopkins, and it had the original tires and wheels on it. It was this color. Paint was too nice to really mess with, and I talked with my wife, and she's always been good with color, so we added the bronze roof and stripe, and I painted the 3D printed wheels to match. Now, these are the original hubcaps, original grill and bumpers. I painted the bed floor and did the bare metal foil. I did not paint the interior in this one either. I did do the bronze seat inserts, and I added a bronze. So this is different from me. If you can see it there, it's a bronze shifter handle. But I made the shifter ball for it. This interior color was apparently the original color of the truck because you see some hints of it under here. This is the darker blue metallic, and this piece is too. I painted the inner fenders. Again, kit engine, no detail. I don't even have the battery. Like I said, this is all I got with the truck, you know, as far as pieces go. But I was just tickled to death with how this turned out. When my wife said bronze, and I brought the color in there, she said, "That's it." I'm like, really? You gotta be kidding. But I'm just tickled to death with how this turned out. And like I said, it's just, it looks really good on the shelf. It's not something I'll ever take to a show. I did my North Carolina tag on the back. Alright, and next up, another one I did not build. This one was painted and assembled by Jim Ashley, and Jim's Paintworks. And then it had gone to another owner, and I was able to get it from him. I think I can't remember who did the tires and wheels, but this one represents a 63. It's got the correct 63 badge and grill. Rear bumper says 60, but, you know, those were all interchangeable, front and rear bumpers. He did the floor and the bare metal foil. I don't know. I think that's the Molotov pin. But this one does have a big block that's been wired. I need to check in my parts and find me a radiator, maybe throw a radiator hose on there. That'll make that look a whole lot better. Put my master cylinder on it. But like I said, this, again, just another one that looks really good sitting on a shelf, and I'm tickled to have it too. First time I saw it after Jim posted it on Facebook, I started hounding him that I wanted the truck, and he told me it had already been sold. So I was tickled to death when the owner then contacted me and said that he was ready to get rid of it. So here it is in my collection. I have another original 63 that's unbuilt that I got from Jim also. That will I'll be adding to my collection. I have got parts. I got the cab and hood with the wraparound window from Herbert Hopkins, also at one of the shows. I think it was Herbert. But it's somebody, you know, these the bed floors attached to the cab, and then you put the bed walls down around it. But it's just the cab, and it's got the 63 grill and hood. So I'm going to make me a 63 step side. And that'll give me a 63 long bed. I've got the 63 short bed that I built out of the AMT 60 pickup truck with a resin grill. And then I'll have a 63 step side. Also, I have an original 61, which has a hood very similar to this, but the parking lot housings are different. And it's a very clean, unpainted, but built truck that I will be getting two. One of them, I don't think I'm going to get two of these on here, or two. But like I said, it's an unpainted, but it was built, and it was built clean, so I'll be able to, I've taken it apart. The really important thing was to be able to get the emblems out of the hood, and they came off just fine. So I will be getting to that, and like I said, then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the long bed trucks. 64, 5, and 6 are harder to come by. Don't know why, but you know, they have the straight posts, and I mean they're out there. Matter of fact, American Satco years ago had advertised in Scale Auto that they were going to be reissuing the 66. And I don't know if you guys know the story of that. Please leave something in the comments. I'd love to hear that. And again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I have been having a bear of a time getting time to sit down at the workbench to build anything. I came in here tonight to work on the Little Red Express, and I've told you before, there's I've got to find a pulley belt, or make a pulley belt. I had to cut this piece off here. Oh, let me get it up here where you can see it. I have to make a pulley belt for the supercharger. I had to cut this piece off because it came out and it pointed down, and that's the upper radiator hose, so it needs to connect to the radiator. So I had to cut that off and drill a hole for the radiator hose that I got to make. So there's your workbench update. That's all I've got done. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Please comment on this. Like I said, I love sharing some of my stuff, even if I didn't build it, because I mean this is a beautiful truck right here. This is a beautiful truck right here, and like I said, even though I didn't paint it, I'm very proud of the work that I did do on it. And there again, Brian's is a very beautiful truck that I'm just proud to own. And like I said, this one will never change. I'm not a fan of the tires, but you know, they're going to stay on here because that's what he put on it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and God bless you.